What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to Ark. So Ragnarok just came out today, and so we are over at the Ice Cave checking it out with a mission to defeat the Ice Queen and as well as get the artifact. So we're going to be seeing how this goes. The layout of this cave looks pretty much the same as the old map, but we're going to have to see how this works. So I grabbed Thyla. I'm not really sure if we can do this all the way with the Thyla, but I thought we might as well try. So you can either do this cave on foot, which is a little bit more difficult. You need like a good shotgun, or with a dino. And this doesn't fit. Okay, I thought that this might not fit, but I would at least wanted to try. So I think we all know what the answer is going to be. Yeah, you can't cryo either. Okay, so obviously the answer is going to be a pyro main, unfortunately. If you don't have that DLC, you kind of have to get it at this point. You can either do this boss on foot, like I mentioned, but it's a lot harder, so I would just use a pyro main for this. Let's make our way through this cave. So there is a few drops, like kind of off to the left, right there, or I mean to the right there. And some other offshoots, but we're not really going to be going for the drops today. If you wanted extra loot, you can. Let's just see how tough this ice worm is to kill. This is just a tamed pyro main, nothing special. So we're going to try and not fight any more of these worms. We're just going to try and speed run this all the way to the Ice Queen. But yeah, this really isn't that hard of like a mini boss. You can do it really early game. Probably as soon as you get a pyro main, you'd be able to do this. Ooh, yikes. Okay, we might have if you neglect killing the worms, they might all come at you at once like this. Let's try and get out of here. There we go. Okay, I feel like we're almost towards the end. Let me go. There we go. Just follow this pathway to the waterfall. I've actually never done this before, but like, yeah, I assume it's the exact same as the old game. Okay, and then we're gonna jump down. Perfect. Slide down here. Okay, human is disarming the ice queen. Alright, so relatively easy. That took me, what, like 2 or 3 minutes to do that whole loop there, so really not too hard. And to kill the ice queen, I mean, you can either use like maybe a compound bow or a shotgun, some kind of weapon, or, I mean, if you have a decent pyro main, I mean, I guess you could just use this. You might be able to like find some ledge up top that you could hide on, like up here or something, but I mean, it's honestly, this thing doesn't really have like that much health, so you're probably better off just going for it and killing it. Yeah. Really isn't that hard of a boss. I used to do this boss with like a tamed Rex, even if it was low level. And I do have the tech rifle just because like that's what I had on me from the lava golem. But, I mean, a shotgun or a compound bow, an assault rifle, they'll all work for this just because it doesn't have a ton of health as long as you're on a pyro main. If you're on foot, this would make life a little bit harder. But we'll just kind of let this thing burn from our pyro main here. Gun it down a little bit. Oh, and it died. So really not that hard. I mean, I did have a tech rifle, but honestly, you could just do it with pretty much any half-decent weapon. Alright, let's check it out here. So there should be what, like four of these red drops here. Obviously this loot is a little weird because I'm on single player. But yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 red drops. Then if you're in it this for the artifact, it's going to be down to this left cave here. The very scary Giga injured here that you're not able to kill. And then all the little Ice Queen eggs. And here is the artifact if that's what you're looking for. If you want the artifact of the pack, and look at that, I got an achievement. And getting out of here is fairly simple too. I have gotten lost. Like when I was first playing, I didn't really know how to get out, so we'll just show you really quick. You're just gonna follow this little, let's see, some decent blueprints. You're just gonna follow this little pathway over here. Then it will dump you out right in like the canyons where all the Spinos spawn, which is pretty nice. You can probably run this cave in maybe like less than 10 minutes easily. I think it only took me, what, like 5-6 minutes, something like that. So yeah, fairly simple. Should get some decent early game loot if that is what you're after, as well as the artifact, which is a little bonus. Jump out of here. Oh, they added a little bridge at least. You used to just fall out of the waterfall. This makes life a little bit easier. But yeah, boys, that is it for the Ice Queen. Fairly straightforward mini boss. Get you some good loot. Hopefully you guys are excited for Ragnarok. Let me know if you are, and we'll have to catch you guys in the next one. As always, peace, my dudes.